powering the COVID-19 response in Orange County is the nonprofit Charitable Ventures. With the help of other local philanthropies and private donors, the organization has raised more than $4 million to date. This Resilience Fund is a lifeline for many lower-income families who live in local communities and disproportionately impacted by the pandemic.
Yesenia Diaz works part-time as a secretary at an insurance company and is a single parent to 4-year-old Anthony.
I don't earn a lot. I just make enough to pay my rent, buy a little bit of groceries here and there, but it's always a struggle.
COVID-19 presented more challenges for Yesenia. Schools shut down, and every day she reevaluates whether she should continue sending Anthony to daycare.
I would get a lot of anxiety, a lot, because I have to go drop my child to a daycare. So knowing that he's being exposed because we need to survive. If I don't come to work, we would be living on the street.
Yesenia turned to the Delhi Center in Santa Ana, a nonprofit on the front lines of the pandemic that helps residents advance self-sufficiency. From food distribution and financial support, Delhi Center is helping Yesenia and others turn their lives around.
It's been very difficult, but I know I can do it with all the support that I'm getting from the nonprofit organizations. I am very thankful that throughout this pandemic, they've been there for me.
But like many other Orange County nonprofits, the center cut employee hours, canceled fundraisers, and facility rentals. This resulted in loss in donations and scaled back service for struggling families.
I have been with Delhi Center for 6 years, and I've never seen anything like this. Here in the city of Santa Ana, we have the most vulnerable, the low-income families. Right now, the most need that we've seen is our families not having enough money to be able to pay for their monthly expenses, especially for those that have been affected by COVID-19 and have passed away. They don't have the income to be able to bury their loved ones.
So far, through this pandemic, we've still been able to keep our doors open. We have been very blessed to receive a couple donations from different organizations, and that's what's been able to keep us afloat.
It's just that perfect storm happening in every direction.
Ann Olin serves as the president and CEO of Charitable Ventures. Her organization and the Orange County philanthropic community quickly raised $4 million to help other nonprofit organizations from closing their doors. Grants were awarded to 162 different organizations.
The funder community doesn't often pool their funding. They like to give their funding through their own programs, through their own grant cycles. But I think there was this great understanding that we could move faster if we pulled our effort and we did it collectively.
And as the region slowly moves toward recovery, there's still fear of a second COVID-19 wave. And what Charitable Ventures says, when you're a nonprofit professional, you carry the emotional load of your community while also worrying about getting laid off yourself. And if that second wave does happen and the philanthropic contributions dry up, the next 6 months are going to be even more devastating and painful for families like Yesenia Rivera and her 4-year-old son.